It's early days in the Edmonton Oilers' 32nd NHL season. But one thing is already clear.
And the Flames lead it 4-3.
To be a fan of this year's team is to ride an emotional roller coaster.
Tough loss for the Oilers as they had the lead and gave it up.
And there's no room for the timid in the big time.
You know what? You earn your stripes in this league. Nobody's going to hand them to you. There's no question about that. You know, we got to be just pissed off enough where we actually come out and do something about it the next time we play. You know, what we don't want to have happen here, I don't think anyway, is falling into this rhythm of meeting people's expectations now. Because, you know, we had a nice little start, you know, we're still fine. But people are going to start to say, well, you know, this is kind of what we expected. Well, don't accept this tonight. And don't accept that bullshit out there either. You know, don't accept being able to ride the thing that, you know, we're rebuilding and we've got a bit of a younger team and we're kind of getting to know the league and all that kind of stuff. We know how to play hockey. And for the most part, you're trying. There's no question about that. But now you got to break through this threshold as a team. And if you want to get with the big boys, you got to just jack that thing up and bring a singleness of purpose every time you come to the rink. The finished product is a long way away. You know, and it's a long way away for those players that are even more finished than others. Alex Hemsky, Sean Horkoff, Dustin Penner, Jason Strudwick, and Nicky Habibulin. You know, the finished product is still a long way for them because collectively, we're a work in progress.
The blush of the team's season-opening victories over Calgary and Florida become distant memories after losses to Minnesota, Calgary, and Minnesota again. And so, it's back to the drawing board for coaches and players.
Well, we'll review last night's game and devise a practice plan off of some of the things we need to be better at.
We're going to be looking at a lot of tempo in this practice. We're going to be looking at some defensive structure that's been lost and, of course, specialty teams.
There's a shot, scores! Bullet for Switzerland.
As head coach of the tough Swiss national team, Ralph Kruger's style was forged in big games in Europe. He brings a battle-hardened attitude to his role as Oilers' associate coach.
That national program had some very, very big wins, you know, over the last decade with Ralph behind the bench. And he's got a wealth of knowledge when it comes to the tactics of the game and a real versatile approach to it, which I think is good in this day and age. Still a very European influence in our game. I think he brings us, you know, some really creative thinking.
2-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-2.
Tasked with overseeing the Oilers' defense corps and special teams, his work is cut out for him. 5 games in, the team's penalty killing is worst in the league.
Get up, laddie.
Their power play, not much better.
The penalty kill first 2 games was excellent. Then we ran into a rough night in Minnesota where everything just bounced in off feet and whatever. And both specialty teams kind of went south on the road. So those are definitely areas where we want to improve in.
We want to make sure that we've got quick options right away that come up as much as possible. So this is just a little shooter that we'll do that'll have you do that.
Get in the net. There we go. Wait, drive. Go, Mac. He's dangerous. I got scared. Mac was coming down the side. Holy moly. He failed, huh?
If I saw Mac coming like that against you, I would have been like...
A sense of humor helps Kruger quickly establish himself as a player's coach.
Yeah, we have some stuff. We'll put some together.
Practice,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I think you're getting better all the time. Like, that's what I said. I said to Tom, no, you're getting better. I mean, the most important thing is also defensively what you're trying to do. You know, like that you're not a risk defensively, and then Tom feels comfortable, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
And make simple plays when you have the puck, you know? You always got to make sure you don't overcoach, so guys' instincts still let them lead them through the games. But the D's should be reading off you, though.
Yeah.
They should be. Can you do that, Laddie? Okay.
The other D is just involved in that.
You should stay front until you go. With Tom here in the lead, it's kind of all about that, getting positive reinforcement, showing the guys what they need to do versus what they shouldn't do, you know what I mean?
get more PK time now?
Yeah, you will tomorrow. You'll see. It's not my call, but I'm working on it. You know, you need to get some ice time. That's what I said. And then you can just skate so well. I think you could be a great penalty killer, and I think it's going to come now.
Okay.
You help me out on the scorekeeping here, guys. So that was Navy, right?
Another chronic trouble spot for the Oilers is the face-off dot. But sometimes it helps to turn work into play.
That was Navy, wasn't it? You got to still work hard, you know. You got to find the balance between working hard and keeping the spirits up and not being too loose that you don't work hard anymore. And that's the tough thing sometimes, you know.
He's got possession.
No. I'm not the judge. I'm the scorekeeper. Cox, did you win one? Cox?
I won one. I think it went in the stands. I won it back to
Yeah, and you chopped it up for me.
Cox, no. The coaches are yelling that thing. I'll readjust. I'm getting a lot of crap here. 7-5. Over and they said they won one, right? Yeah! Cox won one. 7-6. Cox, you can tie it up now. Where's the help? Where's the help? No, Navy.
Even in practice, however, the stakes can seem high.
9-7. 23, only 23 to us. Or you can take 5 one-armed. We might not be on paper the strongest team in the league, but we can do a lot with our team morale and with the kind of people we have. We got great people here. In the end, the ideal product is when the guys do the things we'd like them to do as a team naturally, but that takes months.
But the Oilers don't have months.
So we want to make sure tonight that we move pucks past these guys. Their thing is their speed game. So let's take their speed out of it by using ours.
San Jose, one of the league's best teams, is in town. And Edmonton fans are hungry. Now